Hi students, welcome back. Let's continue with lines and angles part 2 for class 7 exercise 17a. Today let's study about complementary angles and supplementary angles, and then let's work out sums from exercise 17a based on these angles. Now yesterday we studied about angles. You knew how to name an angle, what different kinds of angles we have, like acute, obtuse, straight angle, a reflex angle, isn't it? What is a right angle? Today let's study furthermore with what are complementary and supplementary angles. Let's read this. Two angles are said to be complementary if the sum of their measure is 90. If the sum means to add, isn't it? So if you have two angles and their sum is 90 degrees, then you call this as supplementary angles, correct? So suppose if I ask you, find the complement of 60 degrees, then what do I do? That means 60 is there and I need to find the complement of this such that when I add those two, it gives me 90. So what do I do? Let me put an x in. So how do you find the complement? X is equal to 90 degrees minus 60. So my x is equal to 30 degrees. Is that clear? So with this I understand that whenever they ask you to find the complement of another angle, I have to subtract it from 90. We don't have to do this always. All you need to do is subtract with 90. Let us work out a few sums. Okay, now children, question 8 from your exercise 17a. Write the complement of each of the following angles. Now you have understood how to find the complement. So how do you find out the complement of 46 degrees? All you need to do is 90 degrees minus 46 degrees. So when you subtract 90 minus 46, what do you get, children? You will get it as 44 degrees. Clear? So similarly here, you will do it as 90 minus 90. So that will give you 0 degrees. So complement of 46 degrees is 44, because when I add 46 plus 44, I will get 90. So here it is 0. Now how do I work this out? 3/5 of right angle. You have to find out the angle first here, children. So what is the meaning of 3/5 of right angle? 3/5 into 90 degrees. First find the angle, children. So when I reduce 5 ones are 5, 5 ones are 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that is 4. 5 eights are 40. So 18 multiplied by 3 will give me 54 degrees. With this, I don't finish. I only found out 3/5 of the right angle. That is 54. So now you have to find out the answer. 90 minus 54 degrees will give you the answer. You are going to work this out, children. I am not going to do it. 3/5 of right angle. So I only found out 54 degrees. You have to find out the complement of 54 degrees. Clear? Next, question 4. I mean the sum 4. X plus 12 degrees. How do I find the complement of this? This is going to be 90 degrees minus x plus 12 degrees. Clear? So what do I do? 90 minus x minus and plus gives me minus 12 degrees. Alright? So I know 90 minus 12. Borrow 1, 8. So this will be 78 degrees. So this is going to be 78 minus x the whole degree. Clear? 78 minus x the whole degree. Have you understood? Let's try the fifth and the sixth sum. Alright, now children, the same thing. We have 34 degrees 27 minutes. This is your sum 5. You have to find the complementary angle for this. So here children, when you have degrees and minutes, first convert your 90 degree into degrees and minutes. When you do that, you borrow one here, 89 degrees, and it becomes 60 minutes. Your 90 degree is equal to 89 degrees and 60 minutes. So from here you will subtract 34 degrees and 27 minutes here. So I get, when you borrow, this will become 5. So this will become 3. 5 minus 2 will give you 3. So 33 minutes, and 9 minus 4 will give you 5. 8 minus 3 will give you 5. So your answer is 55 degrees 33 minutes. Similarly, the sixth sum here children. Now you have degrees, minutes and seconds. So first find out what is 90 degrees when you have minutes and seconds. You reduce here 89, this becomes 89 degrees. Now here you have 60 minutes. Now this will become 59 minutes, and here you will borrow and take it as 60 seconds. Alright, so you have 89 degrees, 90 degree means 89 degrees, 59 minutes and 60 seconds. Alright, now this I will minus it with 42, 36 and 25 seconds. Let me subtract it with 42 degrees, 36 minutes and 25 seconds. So when I borrow, so this will give me 5, 5 minus 2 is, so I get 35 seconds, and 9 minus 6, this is minutes children, 9 minus 6 is 3, and 23 minutes, 9 minus 2 is 7, 8 minus 4 is, so your answer is 47 degrees, 23 minutes and 35 seconds. Clear? Here 90 degrees equal to 89 degrees 60 seconds. Sorry, 60 minutes. I'll repeat. Your 90 degree, when you convert into degree and minutes, this becomes 89 degrees 60 minutes. When you have seconds also, 90 degree becomes 89 degrees. Then 59 minutes and 60 seconds. Clear? Now let's move on to supplementary angles. Children, now let's understand what are supplementary angles. Two angles are said to be supplementary if the sum of their measure is 180. So remember, when it is complementary, you subtract from 90. Now, when two angles are said to be supplementary, when the sum, that is when you add the two, the answer should be 180 degrees. So, now these sums again from exercise 17a, question 9. Children, I will not work it out. You will do these sums. Alright? Now, question 9. Write the supplement of each of the following angles. Like you have 58 degrees, correct? So, what are you going to do? You are going to subtract it from 180. It's going to be 180 minus 58. The answer you will subtract and find out. Is that clear, children? Same way with 105 degrees. So, what should you do? Can you tell me? You will subtract it from 180. You get it as 180 minus 105. The answer is your supplementary angle. Next, third one, 0.6 of a right angle. 0.6 of a right angle. So what are you going to do, children? First, you need to find out this angle, and only then you will subtract it with or subtracted from 180 degrees. Now, what is the meaning of 0.6 of a right angle? So, it is going to be 0.6 of 90 degrees. So, let's find the angle. 6 9s are 54 and a 0. One place, decimal. So, your angle is 54 degrees. So, how to find the supplement? 180 minus 54 degrees. Clear, children? Have you understood? Then x minus 30 degrees. So what will you do? Yes, 180 minus of x minus 30. What are you going to do? Let us try that. X minus, this is your fourth sum. X minus 30 degrees. So what are you going to do? 180 degrees minus x minus 30 degrees. Take care of the sign. It will be 180 minus x minus and minus will give me plus 30, and then you will work out. Similarly with your degrees and minutes. You remember, I am not going to solve. I will only show you how to do it. Please remember, 180 degrees. That's going to be 179 degrees and 60 minutes. 179 degrees and 60 minutes. And then when which seconds you have, it will be, can you try it with me? 179 degrees, 59 minutes and 60 seconds. Alright children, with this we'll move on to the next sum. Now our 10th sum, children, let's read it. If x and x plus 30 degrees are complements of each other, find the value of x. Now you know the meaning of complement. When you add the two angles, your answer should be 90 degrees. So x plus, let me put it as degrees, x plus 30 degrees is equal to 90 degree. Correct? Alright. Now let's rewrite this, and we get this as 1x plus 1x plus 30 is equal to 90. Now 1x plus 1x gives me 2x is equal to 90 plus 30, children. When I take that side, I will get it as minus 30. So x is equal to 90 plus 30 gives me 60 degrees upon 2. So x is equal to 30 degrees. They have asked you to find the value of x. So the value of x is 30 degrees. I hope you have understood, children. Let's move on to the next question. Now children, let's read question 11. If z and z plus 50 are supplements. Now you know what supplement means. Supplement means the measure when you add, the sum should be equal to, right, the sum should be equal to 180 degrees. So if z and z plus 50 are supplements of each other, find the value of z. It is very similar to the sum which I did earlier. So if I have z plus 50 is equal to 180 degrees. Right children? So 1z plus 1z gives me 2z. 2z is equal to 180 plus 50. When I take that side, I will get it as minus 50. So z is equal to, when you subtract 180 minus 50, you will get 130 degrees. Right children? So let me write here as 130 and multiplied by 2. When we take on the other side, we get it as upon 2. So z is equal to 2 6 are 12, 13, 2 5s are 10. So the value of z is 65. I hope I am clear. Let's move on to the next sum. Now children, I hope your textbooks are with you. So let's read the 12th sum. Come on, let's read it together. two complementary angles are in the ratio 4:5. Find the angles. We have done ratios. Now you know what complementary angles are. So here, how do we go about? The first thing is we write the sum of complementary angles. You know, what is the measure of the complementary angles, children? It is 90 degrees. So the sum is equal to 90 degrees. What are your ratios? Your ratio are 4:5. Then comes total ratio. Please recollect what you have done in your ratio chapter. Right? This is the distribution that we do. Total ratio, how do I find out? 4 plus 5, that gives me 9. Correct? 4 plus 5 gives me 9. Now, let me move that side since I don't have place here. Please don't do it in the rough column. You will do it one below the other. So, one angle will be equal to, how do we do it, children? 4 upon 9 multiplied by 90, isn't it? 4 upon 9 multiplied by 90. The other one will be 5 upon 9 multiplied by 90. So, when I reduce, what do I get? 9 ones are 9 tens are. So, 4 tens are 40 degrees. Again, 5, 9 ones are 9 tens are. 5 into 10 will give you 50 degrees. So, the two angles are 40 degrees and 50 degrees. Let's write it. The two angles are 40 degrees, 50 degrees, right? This is your second angle. Right? Because 40 plus 50 gives you 90 degrees. Now children, question 13. I will not do it for you. Let's read the question together. It is similar to what we have done. So question 13 says, two supplementary angles are in the ratio 7:8. Find the angles. It is similar to this, but instead of complementary, you have supplementary angles. What do you mean by supplementary? Sum of the measures will be equal to 180 degrees. So sum of the supplementary angle is 180 degrees, correct? And then what will you write? The ratio will be 7:8. Your total ratio will be 7 plus 8, that is 15. So how do you find the two angles? The first angle will be 7 upon 15 multiplied by 180. And the next one will be 8 upon 15 multiplied by 180. And that's how you're going to find your two angles. With this, children, I am finishing with lines and angles part 2. I will see you again in the next class with part 3, lines and angles. See you for now. Bye bye.